Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for quite some time, but I'm back now. I promise you, I'm back. As you also by the title, I will be giving y'all a few tips, okay, to take with you to university, especially as first year students. Okay. I think what inspired this mostly was some guy posted on Twitter about what was he saying? He was saying like he was giving a few tips, but some of them really seem so unrealistic, guys, because like in my head the whole time I was thinking like we're all human. We are all faced with different circumstances all the time, and how you choose to handle or deal with it and which will work in your way is different compared to how Mbali will deal with it. Do you understand? So I was reading these things, and yes, some of them made kind of like sort of sense, but some of them were offish. So I think I'm gonna give you a few tips. Either way, as you all know, one thing about me, I'm Charming Closet's biggest supporter and lover. Okay, so I'm wearing the necklace and the bracelet. I don't have the watch on. Anyways, let's continue with what I came here to do. Set on fire until the dream. Spin around, you can feel the breeze. Count 1, 2, 3. And won't you start the music, get into it? Won't you dance with me? Find the place and lose it. You can do it. Won't you dance with me? Okay, so the first one he said, well, it wasn't the first one, but one of the tips he gave that caught me off guard was he said, when you get to university, the person you're in class with, like the male that I think it was for females, these tips are for females, but I'm just gonna give it like for females and males. He said when you at school, your soulmate is in your class. Like he said don't think of dating younger people, older people, because there's no future there. Your soulmate is actually in class, he'll take you seriously. It's better to grow with someone than I don't know what. That was one of these things. Let me tell you this, I disagree. Obviously now we're all grown, guys. Like, you didn't go for like boys, you'll go for men. Okay, and most of you, I'm sure, know what the difference is. So obviously when I was growing up, I think most of us girls had a phase where you hung out with boys most of the time because you thought, oh, actually I've never ever thought that girls had too much drama. That's the thing with me. Like, I genuinely, like, I don't know, I just hung out with them because I liked the conversation most of the time and how free they were. Like, it was nothing, like their relationships, like when I was there, it was nothing serious. Like, it was just banter most of the time, and Anyways, so let me tell you, in those days, like, boys literally like used to do bets. Like, they'd literally do bets. Like, they'd bet with their friend, like, if I can get her, then you're gonna give me something, or you're gonna give me a certain amount. Or they just make bets to show I'm the boss, like I got to get with her. Like, even in those days, even if it's just a kiss or just like to date a while, like that's what they do. And honestly speaking, some guys, they don't mature like fast. There are some actually like now in this generation that mature fast, but I mean, you can't expect me, like, just because I'm in the same class as someone and we're studying in varsity, you think someone is like on my level or something like I would want. Do you understand? And also, like, most stories girls always tell when they date boys from varsity. Personally, I've never dated a guy from varsity. Yo, I was scared. Like, also the stories you'd hear, like, who's hoeing with who's busy with who, like, this one is playing who. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, please take me seriously. If you're not going to take me seriously, like, just stay out of my life. Like, why? Okay, so cool. And then they do bets, and then also next thing they have like 500 million girlfriends. You one of them. They like to telling you the maid, or they tell you no. I don't agree with that. First things first, when you get to varsity, also especially if you're going to stay in res, like as a female, don't ever think that, okay, I'm in varsity now, I have to date, I have to be in a relationship. One thing about, if you're going to varsity, you stay in res and you're going to be desperate for a boyfriend, they will use you. They're literally going to use you. You're going to be cooking for someone, doing their laundry, doing their bed, helping them with their assignments. I'm sure you're going to have to even like start doing their work for them. Okay, like did you go study, or did you go there for boys, like to go and be someone's fake wife? Please, no. Don't do that at all. If you're a female, try to understand what relationships are all about, what love is all about, what works for you, what works for that person, and make it work together. Like put in 50-50. And then the next one, when it comes to partying, i I didn't like, I don't like in varsity. I don't prefer partying all the time. Honestly, when you party a lot, we all know that the next day you're very exhausted. Like it takes years to actually understand your body and understand what type of alcohol works for you and for your body, and what will help you the next day to not wake up with a hangover, or what remedy you can use to help you, like for the hangover to not be as hectic. Okay, so I wouldn't suggest you do that. If you didn't do it in high school, like live that club life, friends all the time, drinking, chilling, hanging out. If you didn't do it in high school, don't prioritize it in varsity. It's not the end of the world. If you start working, you get your degree or diploma, you're gonna have time. Don't listen to people saying, oh, after varsity. No, your life doesn't end after varsity. Please, it doesn't. Yes, you can still live your life during varsity, but literally, I'd actually like to believe that after varsity is where you actually start living. That's what I think. Because if you go to varsity with the mentality that, okay, I'm gonna finish my degree, then when you finish, you can start living. And listen, you'll be getting your own money now. Like you can make your own rules. You can buy whatever you want, whenever you want, go wherever you want. If you feel like I don't like clubbing in my city, go to another city. You have money, like go wherever you want to go. So yeah, that's what I'd suggest. But also, like, go out now and again, maybe for lunch, dinner with friends. That's when you can maybe have a drink or two or something. But also don't get like too drunk where you don't know like what's going on. And that whole thing of be with people who you trust, you never know who you can trust nowadays. So I'd honestly say, like, just get drunk professionally, or you don't even have to get drunk, just get tipsy if you want, or not at all. Like, if you didn't love that life in high school, don't start living it now. Like, you can gradually go up with that lifestyle, but don't go like in too deep. And also, yeah, don't like go explore. If you want to explore the city, go on vacations, on adventures, go to restaurants. Guys, the dogs. Anyways, okay, fine. And then the next one is the friends you have in varsity are not supposed to be your friends outside varsity. Like, if you have friends in the same class, you know that there's different courses, different faculties. If you're going to make friends in varsity, at least for outside and not inside varsity, at least let it be like in different courses. Okay, let me explain to you why I say that. The reason why is because if you are going to be friends with people who you usually work with in class, or who you usually do your assignments with, group works and all that stuff, if you guys have an altercation outside school, like at like at the clubs, or you stole my man, or my money, or no, you fake, you gossiping about me, it's going to affect your work. Like, don't be fooled and say you can keep it professionally. No, like, that's whoever told you that it's cap, it's a lie. What you have to do is create friends outside of your classroom and inside, so that you can have people to always do assignments with, group assignments, also people that you can work easily with, people who have good communicating skills. Okay, because you get put into, especially in your first year, you get put into different groups. Like, the lecturer does it on their own, but like as time goes by, you are going to like get a chance to choose your own group. So I'm sure by that time already, like, you know, okay, I work well with who, okay. So those can be like your varsity friends, like your class friends, like who you walk with to the next period and whatever. But please don't ever have one friend for in the class and outside, because I promise you, if something happens outside, it will definitely affect your work. They can even decide to exclude you from the assignment. Next thing, you're getting zero because it's too late to choose a group now. You thought you had a group, can't they were working on it on their own. So no. And then also the next one is, don't get pressurized easily. Don't compare yourself to other people. Just because Palisa gets 90% without studying doesn't mean you're also going to get 90%. Just because Palisa is saying, no, I didn't study, but look, Chomi, I got 90%. She's probably lying also. Yeah, anyway, she's probably lying to you. She probably, when you guys go out or you texting the whole time, she's probably, guys, the same things that happen in high school honestly still happen in varsity. Like, don't think because, oh no, don't get pressurized easily by friends also. And people telling you, no, I also didn't study, let's go out. Oh no, don't, it's easy stuff, don't do that. Don't listen to people who tell you that. Study, Miguel. If you feel like you don't know enough of your work, you don't even understand what the lecturer is saying, study. I'm getting so annoyed because there was a time like people would say that, and guys, oh my god, people get 80%, and I was just like, you guys are snakes, hey, ew man, ew. But anyways, yeah, like, also don't get pressurized easily. If you don't know your work and if you don't want to go out, don't. Like, regardless of whether you bored or whatever, if you don't want to go out though, you really don't have to go out. Honestly, you don't have to go out. If you know you have an assignment tomorrow, don't think, no, I can quickly go out until 5 and then come back, take a nap till 7, and then no, don't do that, guys. Love yourselves. Please don't do that. Don't do that. And please, guys, like, with that whole friend thing that I said, like, familiarize yourself with someone in class who's reliable. And actually, you can also be the reliable friend who always knows the due dates, who always knows when assignments are for, what assignments are for, what assignments are saying you guys have to do, like what the tests are out of, what the assignments are out of. Someone who has like a previous person who was in varsity who can help them like understand the work better. Like, try to get someone who's 100% more focused than you'll ever be in your varsity life, please. Like, really. Okay, and then what's the next one? The next one is freedom. One thing about university and freedom, especially if you're in res, that I think that's what, yeah, if you're in res and you're away from home, you think I'm my own boss now. I'm a boss ass bitch. I have my own place. I have bills now. No, it's not your own bills. And even if it's not like your parents' bills and it's your bursaries, still, you're not grown. Like, relax. Stop, relax. Humble yourself. Take it all in, relax. Still remember what the assignment is for. Understand the assignment, why you went in the first place. Guys, one thing about freedom, especially if you come from a home where your mom was strict or you're like both parents, when you get freedom and you get the opportunity to do things you've always wanted to do at home but you couldn't, people take it, hey, but they take it a step too far. They take it a step too far, because this weekend it will start like this. It's only a weekend. Next week it's this week it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The next week you start Monday. Next week is Monday to Monday. Every day you're drinking a quart of something. Every day, what? Like, no, guys. I promise you, yes, varsity can become a bit hectic sometimes. It will traumatize you. That's not a joke. But one thing about varsity is alcohol won't help anything. For others, it might help them cope, but for most of the people, you will either drop out or start failing some of your modules because you're not focused all the time. Okay, and also another yeah. So don't ever think that it's the end of the world if you don't understand something. Like, no. And then another pointer is, this is actually the most important one. Don't ever think just because you failed a module, it's the end of it. No, it's absolutely, guys, like 70% of people have failed like at least one module in varsity. At least one module in their varsity life. And it was normal. They carried it over, finished it the next year, and then continued like nothing ever happened. Don't ever think it's the end of the world if you fail a module, guys. Like, one thing about varsity, it's not high school. Varsity is not high school. High school, you could still get like low marks here, there, 40 here, physics 40, and then you know the rest. Okay, it's 60 above or 15 above or whatever. Varsity, you have to actually pass all your modules with 50, at least 50. For some varsities, sometimes it's also 60, like from 60 and above. And to qualify also for your exams, you have to get 50. So guys, imagine having like 10 modules in a year, and then you have to qualify for, like, please don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you failed it, then just carry over and see where you made your mistakes, and then it's fine. Don't stress about it. Don't stress about it at all. Grr. Rats. Yeah. And then what else also? I know the first one I said was this. The first one was for girls, but this one is for everyone. If you can't find someone you are compatible with in university, it's not the end of the world. You have so many years, guys. And I don't know who told people that once you are done with varsity, then you must get married, have kids, and like, no, times have changed now. Like, you don't have to settle if you're not ready to. You can settle at 40, 35, 30. You don't have to settle like immediately. Some people even settled earlier than that because they were ready. It is what they wanted at that time. Okay, right. So relationships, if you are struggling with that, don't prioritize that. Focus on your studies. You will find someone within due time. One thing about relationships, and one thing about, if you are a pure person who knows what they want, you will find someone. Whether it's in 5 years, 2 years, 3, you will find someone. Don't stress about it. Please prioritize better. Don't stress about it. I know they say yes, it comes to you. Sometimes you also have to look for it, but also put yourself out. People come to ask you like to do whatever, to just hang or something, and already you look at flaws already, and immediately you say no. Put yourself out there. If it's not working for your university, it's absolutely fine. You can get someone even at the same job you're working at, or like whatever. Like, honestly, like, don't. And then also another one this guy said on Twitter was, don't go after what influencers are doing. Not what are doing. Don't go after like the industry itself, like, yeah, the influencers, content creators, and whatever. I disagree with that because there are so many. Like, I feel like content creating is going to a whole nother level. Like, it's still on its way. Like, it's evolving every single day. Every single day it's evolving. People are actually making a living. Like, it's their job. It's their job. So if you feel like you are creative, if you feel like maybe you'd like to do something on the side, try. As long as you're young, guys, try anything, eh? Be a businesswoman if you want to. Do construction as a woman. As a man, do hair. Like, do gardening as a woman, man. Like, do anything. Open a business. I don't know, guys. Do something. Do something. Especially if you feel like varsity isn't as much as you expected it would be. Like, do something to entertain yourself on the side. Don't just go around partying and drinking all this. Do something, man. Like, do something. The world is your oyster, guys. Like, the world is your oyster. Don't think just because you're in university, you're studying now to become, you can't do anything on the side. No, do something on the side. You'll never know if you do something on the side, like, what will happen. It might even benefit you more than what you're actually studying. Okay? So, yeah. And then another one. Yo. Guys, this whole rapper thing. Did you guys hear when I said, like, do it on the side? Guys, honestly, I'd say, like, get your degree or your diploma, and then, you know what, do whatever you want to then, okay? So that at least you have something to fall on, like, if you're older and all those things aren't working out for you. At the end of the day, we can't all be influencers, we can't all be content creators, we can't all be rappers, we can't all be actors and actresses, okay? So like, yeah, the rapper, like, guys, man, yo, I feel like as a country, as a nation, we are all concerned when it comes to this whole rapper thing. But it's fine. It's fine as long, like, many people are passionate about it, even though, but yeah, like, I'm not judging or anything, but try to do it on the side, like, on weekends, instead of partying with your friends. Go to a studio and go record with your friends. And then also, I think that's literally all that I had to say about varsity. Obviously, there's still going to be, like, a lot more that's going to happen, but I'm sure, like, with the tips I gave you now, your first year will be a breeze. Like, you're not gonna have to be concerned about anything, you're not gonna have to learn any lessons, nothing. Like, if you, and also go on Twitter to go check out, like, guys, like, we give advices for varsity, because, guys, so much can happen at varsity, and you meet so many different people, and varsity, like, it's a lot sometimes, like, honestly speaking, and, like, so yeah. Also, the last one, you're going to see people that finished in high school 5 years ago in the same class as you. It's none of your business. None whatsoever. It's none of your business. You look at the person, grit and finish, and continue with what you came here for. Guys, man, go there for what you came for and go back home. Like, where do you enter? It's a guy when I, like, it's not any of your business. Go home. So yeah. Don't come and think, hooray, just because. No. And you're going to see people with a student number in 2013. It's none of your business. When I tell you it's none of your business, I mean it from the bottom. Like, literally, it's none of your business. Like, a lot can happen at varsity. A lot happens in life, guys. Like, who are you to judge? Who are you to even know? It's none of your business. Yeah, that was honestly the last one. There was one I that was really on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it. I don't know why, but yeah. Please do subscribe, like, and comment down below, and also please do share my video. Someone out there might need this advice that I just gave out, because we all know varsity can be tough now and again. But yeah, this is, like, mainly for first years. It was mainly for first years. If you're in second and third and you're still struggling, you can also use it. This advice, it goes a long way. But it was mainly for first years, so they don't struggle and they don't feel like the world is ending, or they start getting anxiety, depression, and guys, people even kill themselves in varsity. That thing is not a joke. So yeah, that is the end of my video, guys. Now, I'm not going to say anything about where I've been, ne? Like, I I feel like in life, man, life happens. Hey, like life happens. I feel like there's. I'm gonna stop explaining now. Oh my god, no! I'm gonna stop explaining. But I'll try. Ooh, I'll try to be consistent. I'll try to be really, really. I'll try to. I'll really. I'm going to try. I'm really going to try. And thank you for the love and support. And everyone has been asking. I know you guys want vlogs and stuff. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching my video. I really do hope that it helped many people and it goes a long way. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye.